out on that field today, ask yourself this question.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We made it! We made it! We made it! We made it! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house!
When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like.
Football is getting hit. That's it.
It's gonna be football now! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's hunt now! Let's hunt now! Let's go! Let's hunt! We made it! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house!
We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how like we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin straps.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from them.
He's a man. They can be hit just like us. He's a man.
You already make the big money.
He's a man.
Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's war out there.
When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like.
Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We made it! And let's go to the house! And let's go to the house! It's a wrap. Game over.
Man, this game ain't over. It's just getting started right here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. I got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because, man, calls are coming in like crazy. Folks want to know if they made it to the final round of the lunch break weekly, keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. I want to apologize about yesterday. I was traveling, got held up in the airport, and literally could not leave the airport from 4 p.m. on one day till almost 6 o'clock yesterday. And therefore, I couldn't do a show in there. I tried to get off in a quiet place, and, you know, there were so many changes and canceled flights and rearranged flights that the loudspeaker was way too loud, so I couldn't get it done. So we ran Coach Johnny Cole in the HBCU stroll again. I hope y'all enjoyed that replay. But I am back. It's Winning Wednesday, and let's get right to it. The games have been decided. Regular season is over in the NFL. Conference championships, the division championships have been decided. And the playoffs are set. But everybody wants to know who made it to the next round of the Lunch Break Weekly, keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Let's get right to that. Let me tell you who won this week, who won $50 in the final week, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go. Let's start with the 11-win folks. We got a bunch of 10-win people. Let's start with the 11-win folks. Big shout out to CJ, 11 wins. Football G had 11 wins. Jeremy, 11 wins. Kiera, 11 wins. Marquez, that dude is balling, had 11 wins. Naomi, out there at Atlanta or Stone Mountain. Naomi, where you hailing from? You want Stone Mountain? Marshawn, Noop, again with 11 wins, but 11 wins did not get it done for the final week of the season, which was crazy, by the way. My picks were horrible. It was two people that had 12 wins. Two people that have 12 wins, and they are longtime fan favorites. Clarence came in with 12 wins, and Keisha Kelly wrapped up her season with 12 wins. Keisha Kelly and Clarence, 12 wins. For the second week in a row, Keisha Kelly had the most wins and has gone to the tiebreaker. So let's see what happens from there. The final score of the Sunday night Buffalo Miami game was 21-14. Clarence had the final score of 26-20. Was off by 11. 5 from the winning score and 6 from the losing score. Keisha Kelly kept the same final score that she had the week before. She had 21-20. She was exactly on for the winning score and only off by 6 on the losing score. Keisha Kelly wins the final week of the Lunch Break Weekly, keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge regular season with 12 wins and only 6 off of the exact final score for both teams. Congratulations, Keisha Kelly. Now, neither one of them got the teams right. Both of them had Miami. But, again, they were, both of them, very close. Keisha Kelly just a little bit closer. Keisha, you already know I got your stuff, girl. I'm sending you $50. I know you about to put that on some Southern University gear, or drip, should I say. All right. So, anyway, that's it. That's a wrap on that. That is a wrap on that. I know y'all don't care nothing about that. I know y'all don't care nothing about that. Keisha Kelly does. Clarence would have if that money had come his way. Now, what you really want to know is who is in the final standings. Top 6 of the Lunch Break Weekly, keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge, because that's who is going to compete for $500 cash. And this year we did something a little different. Let me tell you now. We did something a little different. Instead of letting everyone who had the same score in the top 6 compete, where you have 8, 9 people, we went to the tiebreaker each and every week and came up with a composite tiebreaker. So we truly have the top 6 and top 1 through whatever it was. I think we had a total of 78, 79 folks who competed on a semi-regular basis. We'll talk about that next when we come back on the lunch break. And the Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge, we'll do that next. I got to do it. I got to take a break. I know Keith is like, But anyway, we'll take this break. We'll be right back right after this lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
What do you get when you watch or listen to the Life Happens podcast? Well, I'll let them tell you.
Kim and I are both ministers of the gospel, and what Life Happens podcast is a beautiful balance by simply taking our spirituality with real life and merging it together to create a beautiful balance. And that's what we do.
BS3 Network proudly presents Life Happens podcast, where Christianity and life intersect. Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams, coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
There's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. 4 men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Dog, and H-Rap B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents The Forecast, where H-Rap B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
My name is Dennis Jeter, and I won $500 on the lunch break for keeping up with the Joneses Bracket Challenge.
Man, let me just say something real quick. If y'all have not seen the forecast, especially this past week's forecast, go back and watch it, because they broke down the Shay. What's the dude's name? The dude that's talking about everybody. They broke down that video, that interview. So y'all go ahead and check it out. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I know you've heard and you read all the different segments about it. But go check out the show. I'm telling you, Forecast went in on that one of the best shows ever. All right. So anyway, Cat Williams. Yeah, I know some of y'all think he really dropped some gems and some dimes. I think the only thing that really stuck out for me was about people not being able to dictate the story he tells about their relationship. Maybe y'all should have treated him better, but you're not going to dictate how he tells the story of how y'all were friends. I know I paraphrased and butchered that up, but that one resonated with me. If you had treated me better, maybe I'd have a better story to tell people about our friendship. All right. So anyway, let me get to it. All right. Donna Coleman-Holman, what's going on? Keith Hennick, what's happening? Big Time Floyd says, hello, AJ and the Breakers. Congrats to Keisha Kelly on winning the cash. Time for the playoffs. Go Cowboys. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Donna Coleman-Holman says, hey, Big Time Floyd, way to go, Cowboys. Way to go. Donna Coleman-Holman says, we them boys. Donna said, of course, Cat Williams. Donna's sister says, hey, AJ and the Lunch Breakers. Big Time Floyd says, hello, Donna. Great to hear from you. I love this family, man. I love this. You know, I ain't going to do no tell-alls. I promise you. If I sit down with Shay Shay, which is a whole nother story, I ain't doing no tell-ons on the lunch break, boy. We good. We good. So anyway, let's get to it. These are the people that are going to compete for $500 cash in the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses, Pick'em Challenge, Playoff Edition. Here we go. Y'all ready? Man, this was so close. And a couple of people fell out of the top 6 after this past week. It was so close. Delano ended up coming in number 1. Rio making the playoffs for the first time ever. And he's been competing almost since the first year we did it. Danny Dub from New Orleans, Louisiana, came in at number 3. Britt from Atlanta, Naomi from Atlanta, and Andrea. I know I always say Andrea like my daughter, but her name is Andrea, came in at number 6. Duval went into this final week at number 1 and fell all the way out of the top 6. I think Duval only got 8 right this week. Chi-Town was in the top 6 and fell out of the top 6. Football G just never made it in, and Troy C fell out of the top 6 as well. And if you see there, they have the exact same score as Naomi and Andrea, but I told you we did something different this year. I had the interns get in there and put all the tiebreakers together in a spreadsheet and then come out with a composite who had the better ranking based on all the tiebreakers combined. And that's why Naomi got in at number 5. Andrea got in at number 6. Duval out. Sorry, bro. Chi-Town out. Sorry, bro. Football G was going to be in for the first time. Out. Troy C. Nope. Out. All right. Rico fell short. His twin brother got in. Alexis couldn't quite get in. She was only off by 1. Jeremy up in Fort Worth only off by 1. CJ close. Kevin M close. Miss Pearl, tough year for you, Miss Pearl. T-Bone out. Everybody else, Brian C. Keisha Kelly didn't make it, even though Erica didn't make it. King Doc. Clarence was only 6 out of the top 6. Jamie and Mark, Milo, Kevin L, ADD, J. Cole. You see how it goes from there. And let's just go all the way down so everybody can see. Everybody, you can see. All the way down to Marco, Umberto. Those folks came in late. Lily K, JB, Landon, Felton, all the way down. So there you go. 5 pages of names. But again, these are the top 6. These are your top 6. Man, here we go. Again, Delano, Rio, Danny, Britt, Naomi, and Andrea. Last year, we were 4-2 women to men. This year, we're 3-3. All right, so here's what's got to happen. The top 6 only. Everybody else, don't send me anything else. Don't email me anything else. Don't text me your picks. You guys are out of it. Only these 6. I need your picks for the playoffs by this Saturday at 2:00 p.m. Central. 2:00 p.m. Central. I need your picks, only the top 6, and you can text them to me because everybody on that list texts 832-403-5005. Everyone on that list, I need you to text me your picks for the playoffs by Saturday at 2 p.m. Delano, Rio, Danny, Britt, Naomi, Andrea. Everybody else, you're out. Don't send me anything. I'm going to tell the interns if they get anything from you, tell you we love you, but you're not able to compete. And you can kind of keep your own to see how you would do. But again, just those 6. Got to have them by 2 p.m. Central on Saturday. So let me look and see where everybody is. Britt, Naomi, and Andrea. Y'all are the only 3 that are out of the time zone that I'm in. So Britt and Naomi, I got to have yours by 3 p.m. Andrea on the West Coast, I got to have yours by 12 noon on Saturday. Okay? All right. And congratulations. Good luck. Y'all got a shot to win $500 cash. Whew. Man, I don't know why this year it seems like there's more energy on it, man. I don't know. All man said, I only missed 3. Let me see. Hold on. All man. I can pull it up real time. All man. We'll do it offline, brother. We'll do it offline real time. And if we got to make the adjustment, we'll make the adjustment. But I don't think it was enough for you to get in. So anyway, let me pull it off real time. We'll do it. But again, I let them do it. I let them give me the numbers. And again, I'll never throw my team under the bus. If they made a mistake, that's on me. And we'll fix that. Okay, Ahmad? You got my word. We'll look at it and we'll see where you fall. Okay. All right. So let me take a break. We'll be right back right after this on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV.
This is a BS3 network presentation. Politics.
They'll write the law, but they'll enforce it differently. Is that going to apply both ways?
Religion.
God never said that we can't reason together. Matter of fact, he said, let us sit and reason together.
Relationship.
I believe that everybody wants and needs somebody.
From a man's perspective.
They say, girls, if I put some polish on that and get him to buy some different clothes, girl, he could be a winner chicken dinner.
Join the thought engineer.
There's nothing wrong with me developing my piece and you developing your piece, but understand the goal is to come together.
And comedian John Yogi.
Negro, I don't need you putting on no chapstick up there in the pulpit. You do that over there in your chair.
Get ready for Live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize it.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show. BS3 Network proudly presents.
I am Cole Johnson and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets.
won $500 for lunch money for keeping up with the Jonas Bracket Challenge.
All right, we're back here on the lunch break, powered by JM&E, streaming live on Roku TV, courtesy of BS3 TV. All right, so we are going to go back and we are going to redo those numbers and we are going to get them together because I think for the weekly prize, I believe Allmad is the winner for this week. I think he has 13 wins, and that was just my quick peruse on the deal. I think Clarence had 13 and Keisha Kelly had 12. So I think that's right. I'm having them go back. As far as the total standings, Clarence, yeah, that doesn't put you in the run. It gives you one more win. It gives you 171 instead of 170. So, and it doesn't affect the final standings, but I think the money goes to Clarence for this week. There was not a tie between Keisha Kelly and Clarence. Do me a favor. Go ahead and text me your Cash App or Zelle so that we can get you together. Now, there's some conversation going on. Let's see. Keith said, Donna said, hey, comrade Keith. Keisha Kelly said, Keith just won. Keith said, sorry, Donna just won. They funny. Keith, you shall eat those words. Snowman, no, you can't call right now. I got a bunch of stuff to get through, man. But listen, let's do the show next week. You and me. Winning Wednesday, you and me. I'll call you. We'll get it set up. Keith, what are the Bucks doing? Oh, Donna said, did they clinch the playoff spot? Right. Wild card. I'm just saying. No, they did. They did. They won the division, Donna. Bucks get cream Monday night. Hate it, but they aren't a real playoff team. Now, let's do this real quick. Let us look at the power rankings for the NFL. All right, let's do the NFL total power rankings after the final season. Here we go. At number 15, the New Orleans Saints just missed the playoffs. Hold on, I got Keith's thing still on there. I should leave it on there, but I gotta fix that. Okay, at number 14, Green Bay made the playoffs. At number 13, to Keith's point, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they won the NFC South, but is that cute? At number 12, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Say what you want to say about Mike Tomlin. He's got his teams in the playoff. Now, tough loss on the injury to TJ Watt. Not going to be able to play this weekend. The Rams, how about them? Knocked off San Francisco, 10-7. At number 10, the Houston Texans and the AFC South champions. I mean it. They went from 3 wins all the way up to 10 wins. I'm giving D'Amico Ryans the lunch break coach of the year. I know they'll probably give it to somebody else in the NFL, but congratulations, Houston Texans. Well, the team that's stumbling in the playoffs, the Philadelphia Eagles at 11-6 are at number 9. At number 8, Miami, ugly the other night, 11-6. Kansas City, nothing impressive about them. They're at number 7. At number 6, you got Cleveland, again, doing their thing without Deshaun Watson. They'll be coming to Houston on Saturday at 3:30. The Buffalo Bills are probably the hottest team right now, not named the Baltimore Ravens. Buffalo is probably the hottest team right now. I don't think anybody wants to play them in the playoffs. They won their division. Detroit, back in the winner column and back in the division championship for the first time in, I don't know, since I was born. Number 3, the Dallas Cowboys. Can't believe they won the NFC East. Number 2, San Francisco. And the number 1 team in the entire NFL this year, the Baltimore Ravens. Let me do these all with no commentary. Number 1, Baltimore. Number 2, San Fran. Number 3, Dallas. Number 4, Detroit. Number 5, Buffalo. Number 6, Cleveland. Number 7, KC. Number 8, Miami. Number 9, Philly. Number 10, Houston. Number 11, Rams. Number 12, Pittsburgh. Number 13, Tampa Bay. Number 14, Green Bay. And number 15, New Orleans. All right. Now, let's do this real quick. Let's talk about the games, the playoff. Quarterback rankings. I'm sorry. Got ahead of myself. Let me do the quarterback rankings real quick, and then we'll look at the games for this week. Quarterback rankings. Number 1 quarterback heading into the playoffs. Mason, the Redneck Rudolph for the Pittsburgh Steelers, 118, 74% pass completion percentage. Brock Purdy, been up there all year long, would be number one if it weren't for Rudolph. All right, number 3, Dak. Cowboy fans, y'all going to leave him alone yet? Are y'all going to leave him alone? 105.9, 70% pass completion percentage. Lamar Jackson, 102.7, 67 completion percentage. Tua Tagovailoa at number 5. Number 6, C.J. Stroud, 100.8, 64, and named AFC Offensive Player of the Week for the second time this season. Great job, man. At number 7, you got Jake Browning. Is there going to be a quarterback controversy in Cincinnati when Joe Burrow comes back? There should not be. But I believe Jake Browning, man, is probably going to make a lot of money on another team. Jared Goff, 97.9, 67. It's going to be an interesting matchup. It's going to be an interesting matchup with the Lions and the Rams. What? Going to be an interesting matchup. All right, Derek Carr at number 9. Still not impressed. Still not impressed with the head coach. Number 10, Jordan Love got his team into the playoffs, 96.1, 64%. Number 11, Baker Mayfield, those injured ribs, 94.6 and 64% completion. Patrick Mahomes, 92.6, 67 at number 12. Number 13, Matthew Stafford. Number 14, Josh Allen. And number 15, Geno Smith. Geno Smith. Geno. All right, let's see. Who else we got? Let me see. We got a lot of comments coming in. Got a lot of comments. All right, here we go. Keith Hennig. Bucks get creamed Monday night. Hate it, but they are a good playoff team. We already validated that. All mad. Bucks will get by the Eagles. Keep your head up, Keith. No, they won't. Stop that. You're hating, bro. Stop the hate. Keith Hennig, thank you all, Matt. Appreciate it, but I know the Bucks. Baker is going to be Baker. BM, bro. BM. Erica just getting in for nothing. Erica, Mizzou. Nobody talking about that. We're talking about Big Boy Ball. Keith Hennig giving love to Erica with a K. Big Time Floyd. Keith, the Bucks will surprise you by beating the confused Eagles. Everybody pointing fingers. Recipe for defeat. Stay tuned. Baker pulls off the upset. Can I just say something real quick? Cowboy fans, stay out of that. Focus on your team, because y'all got a higher percentage of not winning in the playoffs post Troy Aikman them than the Philadelphia Eagles. In fact, they got 2 playoff appearances. 2 Super Bowl appearances since y'all's last one a long time ago. So just stop. All right, Keith Hennig. Hey, Keith, busy day, but I made it. Willie said, no. Donna Coleman Holman. Hey, Erica with a K. Happy New Year. Willie said, no quarterback controversy. And said, there shouldn't be. But Jake Browning going to make that paper, Doc. He going to get some money from somebody. All right. And then Keith Hennig says, I love you guys, Floyd. I hope you're right. The Eagles have been stumbling, but Bucks can't run the ball. Run with them. I love to be surprised. Erica with a K says, Miz is always relevant. Hi, Donna with a D. Miz is not always relevant. All right, so now let's get to the games. Let's get to the game. Not the games, but the games. Not the games, but the games. All right, wild card weekend. Here we go. Wild card weekend. Here we go. Y'all ready? In fact, here's how the standings ended playoff wise. Here's how the standings ended playoff wise. In the AFC, with that creep, plot, they locked into that number 1 spot. It is the Baltimore Ravens. At number 2, got all the way up there, man, from like number out of it to number 2, Buffalo. Miami is a joke. Number 3, Kansas City. Number 4, Houston for winning the AFC South. Your playoff teams at number 5, Cleveland. Number 6, Miami. And number 7, Pittsburgh. Everybody else out. In the NFC side. Number 1, as expected, San Francisco. Number 2, same record as San Francisco, but we already know they're not the same 2 teams. Dallas. Number 3, Detroit football, in the words of OGKG. At number 4, Tampa Bay. They won the division. Listen, they won the division. All right. Number 5, Philly. 11-6. Number 6, the Rams. And number 7, Green Bay. Everybody else out. Now, here are Here are the matchups. Saturday, 3:30, early game, 3:30 Central. The Texans will host the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland is a 2.5-point favorite. Y'all not going to do to them what you did to them the last time. I'm just telling you now. This is going to be a totally different situation. And watch that Cleveland defense, but watch that Texans defense. Flacco's going to see a few other things than he saw before. I'm going Texans by a field goal. Texans at home by a field goal, and I'm not being a homer. All right, Saturday night, you got the Dolphins at the Chiefs. Miami, I don't know what to think about y'all. Kansas City, I don't know what to think about y'all. Kansas City is a 4-point favorite. I'm going with Kansas City by 1. Kansas City by 1. I don't know how it happens, but I feel like Patrick Mahomes does what the Miami Dolphins and Tua can't do just yet. Then Sunday at 12 noon Central, the Bills hosting the Steelers. The Bills are a 10-point favorite at home. I'm not going to give them 10. I'll give them the win by a touchdown, especially with TJ Watt being out. I'm going Bills. The Sunday afternoon game. Packers visiting the Cowboys. Man, Cowboys are a 7.5-point favorite. I'm giving the Cowboys that win by 5. I was going to say 3. I'll give them the win by 5. All right, and then Sunday night, 7 o'clock, you got the Lions hosting the Rams. I know everybody's talking about Matthew Stafford versus his old team and Jared Goff versus his old team. Let me tell you something. The Lions haven't been here before in this era. The Rams have. Don't be surprised if that's the upset of the day. I know everybody wants to say it's the Bucs over the Eagles, but I got the Rams upsetting the Lions in that game. I don't know about how many points. I've got the Rams over the Lions. Upset. All right, Eagles, Buccaneers. I know everybody wants to write the Eagles off. I know everybody wants to write the Buccaneers in. It ain't going to happen. Eagles will win that game, and it might not be close. All right, so let me give you all my picks again without commentary. Texans over the Browns, Chiefs over the Dolphins, Bills over the Steelers, Cowboys over the Packers, Rams over the Lions, and Eagles over the Buccaneers. Keith says, "Nerd." I love when he says that. Nerd. Lions are for real. Okay. All right. What else we got? Oh, that's Keith, and I love you. Let me go beyond that. Donna Coleman says, an appearance don't count. All right. That's what she's trying to say. An appearance doesn't count. And again, Keith says Lions are for real. All right. Now, let me say this one more time. The people that I need picks from by 2 p.m. on Saturday, the people I need picks from are right here. Delano, Rio, and Rico, do not try to pick for your brother. Leave him alone. He made it. You didn't. Y'all are funny. Danny, Britt, Naomi, and Andrea. Now, you all are the only 6. If I don't get your picks by 2 p.m. Saturday, you're out. I can't add them in. I'm like, there's no exceptions. It's the playoffs. It's $500 cash. And I want to get it right. All right, so I got to have your picks. Text them. Text them, 832-403-5005, 832-403-5005. I myself will be looking for your picks so I can say got them. I don't want the interns, y'all to be trying to smooth the interns in email. I'm going with these picks, and you got to send them to me. All right? All right. Keith Henning, is Sirianni out with a Philly loss? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. In fact, the ones that are out already, I'm pretty surprised about, especially Mike Vrabel in Tennessee. And I get that he's been trending down lately, but I was surprised about that. No surprise with the Chargers. No surprise with the Washington. No surprise with Carolina. Who else is out? Raiders. No surprise there. Has Bill Belichick officially been out, announced as out for the Patriots? I say again, keep Belichick take the GM responsibilities away, get him a quarterback out of this very quarterback healthy draft and some receivers, and let's roll. Again, you're not going to get another Bill Belichick. And everybody wants to go Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel can't do what Bill Belichick did. There's just nobody who can do that. Bill Belichick's got a lot of life on him. I'm on the other end of the spectrum with that. Other end of the spectrum. Big Time Floyd, rematch Lions Cowboys, time to settle the controversy. Please, Dan Campbell, no 2-point conversions. Refs will burn you again. Yeah. Let's see. Keith Hennig said Belichick and Vrabel are going to do a great job in New England. Yeah, I think Vrabel is going to end up in one of those jobs like Washington or the Chargers. I hope the Raiders don't do that. And I hope it's finally time for Eric Bieniemy to get a job. But we'll see. The Bears are keeping their head coach, which is amazing to me. I guess he's well respected around the league. So anyway, I got to get ready to go. But again, let me announce All Mad is the winner for this week. We were off by 1. I just got the text message from the intern. She was off by 1. I was off by 1. She was not. I was off by 1. So All Mad, send me your information so we can send you the $50, brother. And again, congratulations to the top 6. Congratulations to the top 6. Delano, Rio, Danny, Britt, Naomi, and Andrea. I need your picks by 2 p.m. on Saturday. All right, this is it for me for the week. Since I was stuck in the airport today, Winning Wednesday is my final day of the week. Don't forget Chris Gardner, Houston Roundball Review Takeover tomorrow at 12 noon. And then Johnny Cole's HBCU Stroll on Friday. So as always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I love you. And there is nothing you can do about it except tune in tomorrow, Chris Gardner. And for y'all top 6, give me your picks by 2 p.m. All right. Willie Gibson, let me see what you said. Willie said they made the Chargers coach fire his OC. The Bears coach fire his OC to stay. Yeah, the dude wasn't doing nothing. And they need to keep Justin Fields. Let's see. Russell Wilson to New England. Russell Wilson to Pittsburgh, bro. Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk to y'all on the flip side of this thing on Tuesday. But don't forget now, y'all tune in tomorrow. All right? All right.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams coming to you from Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. Here we've got tons of inventory here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands, ranging from XT4s to XT6 and from CT4 to CT6. We've got tons of certified pre-owned inventory here. Come see us here at Bayway Cadillac of the Woodlands. You can contact Laura Williams at 281-224-3666.
Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. Number 1, former First Lady Michelle Obama says the possible outcome of this year's presidential election keeps her up at night. The recent comment in a podcast interview follows the report of former President Obama's private lunch with President Biden about energizing the Biden-Harris 2024 campaign. As enigmatic and inspirational as the Obamas are, there's a long list of people who can get out there to engage Black voters. The What You Need to Know newsletter names a few and asks for yours. Number 2, the Pentagon Friday announced Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was admitted to Walter Reed January 1st for complications following a recent elective medical procedure, which turns out to be treatment for prostate cancer. But senior defense officials in the White House were not made aware of Austin's hospitalization until several days after he was admitted. Now, Republican Congressman Matt Rosendale of Montana introduced articles of impeachment for high crimes and misdemeanors against Secretary Austin for knowingly putting the American people in danger and compromising our national security. Number 3, thyroid cancer only represents about 2% of new cases in the United States each year and is ranked 12th among cancers overall, and our community is less likely to be diagnosed with the disease than other races and ethnicities. A recent study revealed that exposure to certain substances, commonly called PFAs or forever chemicals, can be endocrine disruptors that may increase our odds of developing thyroid cancer. According to research from Harvard, our community and Hispanics are more likely to be exposed to PFAS in our drinking water, and one solution for this is to invest in a filter to remove those PFAs from the water. Number 4, last Friday, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine announced new rules meant to restrict access to gender-affirming healthcare for transgender adults. One of the rules will require transgender adults seeking access to medications like hormones to retain a multidisciplinary team, including, but not limited to, an endocrinologist, bioethicist, and a psychiatrist. This is considered the most stringent for transgender adults seeking access to gender-affirming care because of the financial strain. Number 5, Tenise Callens was last seen Wednesday, January 3rd of this year on Georgia Avenue in Wheaton, Maryland. She was last seen wearing a gray hoodie, gray sweatpants, and carrying a pink backpack. She also has curly hair with red highlights. Anyone with information on Tenise's disappearance, please take a look at her. And if she looks familiar, go to the Black and Missing Foundation website. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. A calm mind focused on peace is stronger than the negative forces in the universe. Be calm. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with producer Stephen Hill, comedian extraordinaire Myra J., and LGBTQ plus activist Quinn Townsend Riley as we discuss today's top headlines and more. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.